Hi, I'm Richard Cassidy. I'm the Chief Commercial Officer at Dayshape, and at Dayshape we're all about AI planning and scheduling for large enterprises. The best techniques that a founder could probably use to find their market and audience really, I think, stem from their own experiences where they've experienced a problem that they are keen to fix or to solve, or just something that they're genuinely very, very passionate about. So if you've got one of those two things, ideally both, but if you've got at least one of those two things, then you're going to know where to focus. You're going to be able to go through the hard times, digging and, relying on that passion and interest in wanting to solve something big. Sometimes if you've got a solution first, then just try and figure out what problem you're trying to solve, or if you know the problem, go about tackling it by creating your product. But if you actually have got a solution first and you're looking then for a problem, again, make sure you don't forget that it's something you either know kind of well or very well, or that you're really passionate about looking to address, because you'll need that later on. It's really important to look at the kind of companies that experience the problem that you know or that you're solving. So typically you'll know roughly where to focus, but you've probably got a solution that can solve a lot of problems. And the key thing there is to really refine further until you get to your beachhead market. And it might well be that you've identified market opportunities worth billions. Narrow that down to hundreds of millions, narrow that down further till you maybe at about 5 million in terms of a total addressable market size. You might well find that that's the right beachhead to land in, but make sure that that links to your follow-on markets as well. The challenge that a lot of founders experience is that they create their company, they create their product, and then of course, because they've been thinking about it a lot, they naturally think that everybody will come to them. And that's very rarely the case, if ever, I guess. So there are some ways you can intelligently target your audience. And one of them is email, believe it or not. Straightforward email. If you know your target market, if you know the needs and the problem that you're solving, you can send quite well-crafted exploratory emails to those people, to your researched audience. And that can be along the lines of, we've created a solution that works for ABC company or solves X, Y, and Z problem, and we think it'll work for you for those reasons. And that can really resonate, and have it as an exploratory thing that you'd like to try and discover those things. And also, if you're the founder, you're starting something from scratch, people will be quite interested and engage with that to try and help. As you develop further though, then start to focus on content creation through marketing, raising awareness, demand generation. You really want to be investing in educating your audience on why you exist and the problem that you solve, why you're trying to solve that, and then really help them understand so that they've got a reason to invest their time and work their way down through your marketing and sales funnel. There's also a good marketing approach called account-based marketing, ABM. You could research that, and that works really well for specific products in maybe complex markets or complex products in niche markets. And so that could be something you could really explore as well, but maybe when you're a bit more established, or if you've got a really specific market. A question I'm commonly asked is, what's the biggest mistake that could be avoided when getting something started? And it's focus, really. I think it's making sure that you focus and you're not distracted. When I joined Dayshape, there was a whole pipeline of opportunities that we could have gone after. But in actual fact, when we decided who we were focusing on and what the qualification criteria of those opportunities were, we really narrowed that down. We pretty much ripped that all out, started again, and then started building really tightly qualified pipeline. So don't be tempted to go after everything. It won't work. Stay focused on where you want to solve the problem, and then you can explore follow-on stuff later.